Welcome to Raymond Bork Arena here on the campus of Endicott College as we get set for this girls hockey matchup between your Beverly, Danvers, Ipswich Panthers and the Newburyport Clippers. I'm Tim Hesse here with you. Beverly coming into this game 6-5-1 after losing to Shawsheen Bedford here at Bork last Wednesday 4-2 and Peabody Linfield North Reading or PLR on Saturday 5-2. We're just about to get the starting lineups here. First for Newburyport.
At left wing, senior captain number 9, Amy Stoss.
Amy Stoss, senior captain.
At center, sophomore captain number 16,
Abby Stoss.
Olivia Wilson.
Olivia Wilson.
At
sophomore.
right wing, sophomore number 21, Riley McKenzie.
Riley McKenzie, sophomore center.
On defense, junior number 10, Julia Losey.
Julia Losey, sophomore.
Also on defense,
Junior, sorry,
sophomore,
on defense.
number 11, Riley Freeman.
And Riley Freeman, a sophomore.
And in goal, sophomore number 1, Cody Savoliakis.
And Cody Savoliakis is your starting goalie for Newburyport. I'm not going to say that last name. I'm just going to call her Cody.
Now for your Beverly.
And now the Beverly starting lineup.
At left wing, 8th grader number 2, Avery LeBlanc.
Avery LeBlanc, an 8th grader, starting up front.
At center, sophomore number 6, Meredith Johnston.
Meredith Johnston starting at center.
At right wing, sophomore number 25, Megan Ryan.
Megan Ryan.
On defense, sophomore number 3, Ashley Freitas.
Ashley Freitas getting a start at defense.
Also on defense, freshman number 11, Oscar Keogh.
And Asuka Keogh.
And in goal, senior number 1.
And our starting goalie is the senior captain, Megan McGinnity.
Panthers are led by head coach Matt Lampert. He is assisted by Larry Jacobs.
And we will now pause for the national anthem.
Would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
So after the national anthem, we're getting ready to start this game in this first period. Beverly in their orange and white will be going left to right on your screen, and Newburyport in their red, right to left. As I was saying, Beverly did lose to Shawsheen Bedford here at Bork last Wednesday 4-2, and PB on Saturday. Hallie Greenleaf and Meredith Johnston scored against Shawsheen Bedford, and Clara Carey and Meredith Johnston scored against PNLR. They are looking to get back on track here tonight after those back-to-back losses, and they'll look to do that against a 3-8 Newburyport team. One of Newburyport's wins and one of their losses came in overtime. According to some stats posted by the Newburyport Daily News this morning, the two Newburyport players I'm going to keep an eye on here tonight are Olivia Wilson and Maddie Norrie. Wilson comes into this game with 9 goals and 15 points so far, while Norrie has 11 goals with 14 points. These two teams did already play each other once this season, back on December 13th up in Newburyport. That was Beverly's second game of the season, and Beverly won that game 8-0. Hallie Greenleaf scored twice. Brady Arnold, Liv Baldessare, Morgan Linsky, Victoria De Leon, Grace Corbett, and Carolyn Horn added goals, and Meredith Johnson got the start in net with the shutout. So we're getting ready now for the opening face-off. LeBlanc taking it for Beverly. The refs are just getting ready. They're over by the Beverly bench, checking the penalty boxes, making sure that they're all set. And now we are about ready to get this one started. And the puck is down. Beverly bringing it into Newburyport's zone. And now chipping it around behind the Newburyport net. Beverly with it in the offensive zone. They'll pass back towards the blue line. Now try to pass it up, and Newburyport will intercept and take it out. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. They'll chip it to the corner and around behind the nets. Now in the opposite corner, battle for the puck there. And it's loose, and Newburyport will get to it first. And now Beverly will try to chip it out. Newburyport keeps it in at the blue line. They'll send it around once again behind the net. And battled for, it comes loose, and a shot on net from Newburyport. Puck still loose. Beverly trying to clear the zone, and now they do. Newburyport takes it back at center. They'll chip it right back in, and now it comes out of the zone once again. Now Newburyport has it in again, and a shot was blocked by Beverly. Now behind the Beverly net. Beverly trying to clear it out. Newburyport keeps it in, but now Beverly does clear. Newburyport will take it back at center and bring it back into their defensive zone. Now Newburyport will send it into the offensive zone, but Beverly will take it and they will clear. Now back into Newburyport's defensive zone. They're going back for it, and they will go behind their net, trying to take it out of their zone, and they will. Beverly takes it back at center, though, and chips it right back in. Now puck going behind the Newburyport net, where Newburyport takes it, and they will get it out of the zone. Now Newburyport across center into the offensive zone, but Beverly tries to take it right back out. Now Beverly with it, and they do get it out. Beverly into the offensive zone. Team's giving chase, and Beverly will at least change one skater, and the Newburyport goalie will hold for a face-off. So face-off will be back in the Newburyport defensive zone here. 13:08 to go in the first period in a scoreless game so far. Face-off taken, and now battled for in the corner. And now in the opposite corner, team's still battling for it. Teams are still battling for the puck in the corner, and now Newburyport tries to take it out. But Beverly keeps it in. Now Beverly, offensive zone, shot, wide, and puck in the corner. Beverly tries to send it around again. Now in front of the net, Beverly still with it. Now towards the corner, pass back towards the blue line. Long shot at Beverly, Beverly still with it. Now Beverly in the corner, they'll send it towards the net, save, and puck is still loose. Newburyport trying to clear the zone. Beverly gets another long shot. Battle for the puck here, and Newburyport tries to come out with it. Beverly, shot, goes behind the net. Now Newburyport with it once again in the corner. They'll try to clear it. Beverly will keep it in. Long shot by Beverly, deflected by Newburyport, and Newburyport now tries to get it out, and they do. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Long shot, saved by McGinnity, puck loose, and Beverly will send it to the corner. Now Beverly with it out of their zone. Newburyport will take it, though, at the blue line, and Beverly will intercept. Now Beverly with it going to the offensive zone, but Newburyport has it back in their own zone. Now Newburyport at center into the offensive zone. They'll try a centering pass, and Beverly will intercept. Now battle along the boards, and Beverly gets it out. Battle here at center, and Beverly chips it into the offensive zone. Battle for the puck, and team's now battling behind the Newburyport net. Sent in front, and Newburyport tries to clear out of the zone, but Beverly keeps it in. Beverly now still within the offensive zone. Long shot goes wide to the corner. Now puck along the boards, and Newburyport will clear. Newburyport chips it down. Beverly gives chase, and that'll be icing. So the faceoff will come back to the Newburyport defensive zone with 11:11 to go here in the first period. Still a scoreless game. So face off back to the left of the Newburyport goalie. Carey taking the face off for Beverly, and the puck is down. Puck now in the corner. Beverly tries to take it. Newburyport also trying to clear now. Puck behind the Newburyport net, and still battled for in the corner. Beverly will come out with it. Beverly back towards the blue line. Now they'll send it back up towards the corner again behind the net. To the opposite corner. And Greenleaf tries to win it for Beverly, and still battle for, and Greenleaf now has it for Beverly. Greenleaf with it. She'll send it behind the Beverly net. Beverly sends it in front. Now Beverly, long shot was blocked, but still with it. Another long shot. I don't think it made it through. Now behind the Newburyport net. Teams are battling for the puck. Puck still behind the Newburyport net. Now puck comes loose. And teams are still battling for it, but Newburyport has it, and they will try to clear their zone. Newburyport will, and Beverly takes it back at center. Beverly now will chip it right back into the offensive zone. Greenleaf from the offensive zone. Allie Greenleaf couldn't get a shot off, and Newburyport will get a penalty. So the first penalty of the game will go to Newburyport, and Beverly will get the first power play. As number 15, Holly Sullivan takes the first penalty of the game. So Beverly on the first power play. Face-off in the offensive zone. And the puck is down. Carey was in the face-off of Beverly. Puck along the boards. Carey with it for Beverly. Battle still along the boards.
Number 15, Holly Sullivan, a minor for body checking.
Body checking was a penalty. Shot in! It's a goal for Beverly. The first goal was a long shot. I don't think. No, I thought it was in. I thought it was in. It was in. It was indeed. I don't think anyone else saw it go in. But I don't think Beverly realized they scored. But that is the first goal of the game. They kept playing, but it was indeed a goal. So Beverly with a 1-0 lead here, back to 5-on-5. That was a weird sequence. The long shot went in, and I don't think anyone even saw it go in, and I don't think the Newburyport goalie even saw the shot, but it did go in, and we're back to center now. So Beverly wins the face-off, and now coming back into the Beverly defensive zone. Beverly has it in their own zone. Beverly tried to clear, but Newburyport keeps it in, and that's going to be a tripping penalty. So Newburyport will go to the box once again. Beverly on their second power play of the game after scoring on the last one very quickly. And this time it will be Olivia Wilson taking the penalty for Newburyport. It was a tripping penalty, so face-off will be back in Newburyport's defensive zone, and Clara Carey taking the face-off for Beverly. She'll kick it back to Greenleaf, and now Greenleaf sending it back. Linsky had the power play goal last time, and now battling for it, and Newburyport able to clear their zone. Newburyport now coming into the offensive zone shorthanded. Beverly will go around behind their own net. Now Greenleaf with it for Beverly. Cross center into the offensive zone. Now in the corner, Allie Greenleaf tried to get a shot, could not. Greenleaf now in the corner. She'll send it towards the net, and Newburyport will try to clear, but Clara Carey will take it along the boards. Carey with it now for Beverly. Going across the zone, going for a tour of the zone here. She'll take a shot. Couldn't get contact. Linsky with it now for Beverly. She'll hand it off, and a long shot went high from Carey. Puck along the boards. Now trying to clear the zone. Greenleaf keeps it in, though. Allie Greenleaf with it for Beverly. She will take a shot, and it will go wide, but puck still loose. And now it will be covered, and a face-off will be back in the Newburyport defensive zone. With 8:30 to go here in the first period, and a 1-0 Beverly lead. So face-off will be to Cody's right. And the puck is down. Battle here out the face-off, and Beverly sends it back towards the face-off dot. That team still battling for it. Newburyport trying to get it out, and they do. Beverly will take it back at center. 45 seconds left on the Beverly power play. Greenleaf with it back at her own blue line. Now Greenleaf into the offensive zone. Hallie Greenleaf still with the puck. She'll pass it back. Now up towards the face-off dot. Back towards the blue line. Long shot, hits in traffic, and Cody will save it for another face-off. So, another face-off in Newburyport's defensive zone here with 26 seconds left on the Newburyport penalty. 8:01 to go in the first period. 1-0 Beverly, your current score. LeBlanc on the face-off of Beverly, and the puck will come out of the zone. All the way down, no icing because Newburyport is shorthanded. So Greenleaf will go back behind her net for it. Hallie Greenleaf with it with 16 seconds left. Now chipping it up to LeBlanc into the offensive zone. Now along the boards, and Newburyport will clear. Beverly going back to get it. It will be played by McGinnity, and she will give it to Linsky, and we're back to 5-on-5. Linsky now with it for Beverly. She'll chip it up, and now into the offensive zone. But Newburyport along the boards tries to clear. Now Newburyport with it in their own zone, and they will clear. Now back into Beverly's defensive zone. They'll take it out once again. LeBlanc into the offensive zone. Now Newburyport with it in their own zone, and she will clear. Johnson was going for a change, so she did not play it. And Beverly now sends it all the way down. That should be icing, and it will be. So the faceoff will come back to the Beverly defensive zone here. 7:04 to go in the first period. 1-0 Beverly, your current score. Scoreboard says 0-0, but I know Beverly did score. So face-off will be two McGinnity's left. And the puck is down. Beverly tries to clear their zone off the face-off. Newburyport keeps it in. Centering pass, long shot from Newburyport was blocked. So it wasn't a long shot, but it was a shot. Now Beverly giving chase into the offensive zone. Hallie Greenleaf with the puck. Hallie Greenleaf goes down. No hands up. And Beverly with it along the boards. Carey with it. She'll go to the corner. Clara Carey behind the net. And shot, saved by Cody. Another shot. And it's behind the net. Now back towards the blue line. Beverly with it. Long shot. And another shot. Saved by Cody. She'll hold for a face-off. So face-off will be back in Newburyport's defensive zone once again. 6:27 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Beverly, your current score. And face-off will be to Cody's left. And Beverly, for some reason, thought the face-off was going to be at center, but now they're lined up for it. And the puck is down. Newburyport send us to the corner. Now going behind the Newburyport net. They'll send it in front. Beverly, long shot, goes wide, and now a battle, and Newburyport does clear. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Shot goes wide, puck in the corner now. Now here along the boards, Beverly will get it out. Now Beverly across center, chips it into the offensive zone. They were past center, so no icing, and now Newburyport has it in their own zone. Newburyport trying to get it out of the zone. Beverly giving them a good challenge, and now Beverly does take it back. Battle here in the corner. Newburyport tries to take it back once again, but Beverly still has it. Centering pass from Beverly. Now puck loose, going towards the corner, and Newburyport will take the loose puck and take it out of the zone. Now Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Battle here, and Beverly will come out with it. Beverly now chips it and across center into the offensive zone, but Newburyport takes it back once again. Newburyport now will send it up, but Beverly at their own blue line sends it back towards the Newburyport bench. Now Newburyport trying to get it up, but Beverly chips it in once again. Teams giving chase, but Newburyport has it in their own zone. They'll go back behind their own net. Now along the boards, Johnston with it for Beverly. She'll send it towards behind the net, and now in the corner, back towards the blue line, comes out of the zone. So Beverly will have to regroup at center. D-to-D pass from Beverly into the offensive zone, but they were offsides. So we'll get a face-off just outside the blue line here. 4:52 to go in the first period. 1-0 Beverly remains the score. Beverly will change skaters. And your face-off will be just outside the blue line. Clara Carey taking the face-off of Beverly. Puck is down, and Newburyport wins it. Newburyport now out of their zone into the offensive zone, but Beverly has it once again. And now Newburyport, good forecheck. They'll go behind the net with it. Beverly trying to get it out. Now battle here along the boards. Newburyport comes out with it. Newburyport along the boards towards the faceoff dot. Shot, and they score! They got it over McGinnity's shoulder, and we are now tied at 1. And it appears it is one of those two players I was talking about at the beginning of the game, Olivia Wilson, with the goal. So we are now tied at 1 with 4:50 to go here in the first period. Face-off back to center, and the puck is down. Battle here off the face-off, and Newburyport now has it. Newburyport across center. Battle here in front of the camera. Battle here in front of the Newburyport bench. Team still battling for it. And now it comes back to Beverly. Beverly across center into the offensive zone. Keogh with it. She will get a shot, and it was saved. So now Beverly's still with it in the offensive zone. Now centered pass, and still loose. Beverly chipping at it, but Cody has it, and she will hold for a face-off. So face-off will be back in the Newburyport defensive zone with 4:19 to go here in the first period, a 1-1 game. Teams will change skaters, and the face-off will be to Cody's left. Looks like it's just tying the goalkeeper's skate. And now we are good to go. Newburyport winning the face-off and out of their zone, and now chipped back into the zone, and now battle here at the blue line, and Beverly will take it back at center. Beverly now, Keogh into the offensive zone. She'll go around behind the net. Keogh going for a tour of the zone. She'll pass it back to I believe that was a blank. No, that's 5, not a blank. Battle here along the boards. And now Beverly with it. Long shot was blocked, and it comes out of the zone. No, it didn't. Yes, it did come out of the zone. I thought it did. So offsides, and the face-off will come outside the blue line here with 3:46 to go in the first period. Teams will change skaters. Face-off will be just outside the blue line. LeBlanc taking the face-off for Beverly. Newburyport was looking for intentional offsides there, but they're not going to get it, and the puck is now down. Johnston with it for Beverly. She'll chip it back into the offensive zone, and Newburyport has it in their own zone. Newburyport sends it around behind the net to the opposite corner. Now battle here along the boards, and Newburyport will come out with it. Newburyport out of their zone, across center, and into the offensive zone. Newburyport still with it, centering pass, and Newburyport tries to gather, but Beverly now has it. Johnston now across center, into the offensive zone. Meredith Johnston going to the corner. Just centering Shaw pass, could not find anyone. Beverly, long shot, centering pass was intercepted by Newburyport. Newburyport now out of the zone. Beverly will take it back into their own zone. Beverly now back to center. Johnston with it once again for Beverly into the offensive zone. Long shot goes wide. Now puck next to the net, and teams are battling for it. Puck now loose behind the net. Newburyport comes out with it, and they will try to clear the zone, but Beverly keeps it in. Clara Carey with it now for Beverly. Puck goes to the corner, and now sent around behind the net where Newburyport will take it. Newburyport now trying to get out of their zone once again, and they do. Long stretch pass into the offensive zone. And Newburyport going to the corner, going around behind the Beverly net. Teams are battling for the puck, and Beverly will try to win it out of the zone. Battle here along the boards, and the puck will now come out of the zone. Carey with it for Beverly. Battle here in front of the Newburyport bench. Now puck back at center. Beverly with it once again. They'll chip it into the offensive zone. Puck will go to the corner. Now Newburyport with it in the corner, and they will clear the zone. Beverly will take it back at center once again. Keogh with it for Beverly. D-to-D pass, and now into the offensive zone. Newburyport clears it once again, though. Beverly chips it in once again, and now Newburyport has it out. Battle here at center, and Beverly will take it back and try to get it up. And now they'll send it up towards the blue line and into the offensive zone. On sides, and battle for the puck here. Puck goes towards the boards where Newburyport will take it and clear it once again. Now into the offensive zone, but Beverly tries, and they were offsides. Beverly did get it out of the zone just enough for an offside, so the faceoff will be just outside the blue line here with 1:33 to go in the first period. 1-1 remains our score. Faceoff will be, like I said, outside the blue line here. And the puck is down. Battle here out the face-off. Newburyport will take it. Newburyport chips it into the offensive zone. And now Newburyport into the offensive zone. Long shot. Saved by McGinnity. Puck goes to the corner. Now battle here along the boards. Newburyport with it. And now right in front of McGinnity. Puck is still loose. Newburyport still with it. Shot goes off the post. And now Beverly trying to clear the zone. Along the boards here, Beverly will now get it out of the zone. 1 minute to go here in the first period. Chipped into the offensive zone. Battle here, and Beverly will take it. Now puck goes to the corner. Going around behind the Newburyport net. Newburyport will take the puck back, though. Now along the boards, Newburyport trying to clear their zone, and they do. Now Newburyport across center. But Beverly takes it back at their own blue line and chips it into the offensive zone. Going back to get it, no icing. Beverly was past the red line. Now Newburyport behind their own net. They will send it up, but Beverly will stop it at the blue line. Now sends to the corner, and we get a whistle. Face-off's going to come all the way back down to the Beverly defensive zone. I believe hand pass was the call. So face-off will be to McGinnity's right. Puck is down, and Beverly trying to clear their zone, and they do. Now Beverly into the offensive zone, but Newburyport will take it back. Battle here behind the Newburyport net, and Newburyport now has it along the boards. 9 seconds to go. Newburyport clears their zone across center. Beverly will send it down with 4 seconds to go in the offensive zone, and Beverly will just hold it at center, and that'll do it for the first period. So after one, our score is 1-1, all ones. And we'll be back for the second period in a little bit here on BevCam Sports Network. I'm Tim Hezzy here with you. And welcome back to Raymond Bork Arena here on the campus of Endicott College as we're getting set for the second period between your Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers and the Newburyport Clippers. I'm Tim Hezzy here with you. In this second period, your Panthers in their orange and white will be going right to left on your screen, and Newburyport in their red, left to right. After one, your score is 1-1. Morgan Linsky with a power play goal for Beverly that, quite frankly, no one seemed to see go in except for the ref. And Newburyport with a goal from Olivia Wilson. So face off here at center. LeBlanc taking it for Beverly, and the puck is down. Newburyport back in their own zone with it. Now going around behind the net, Beverly will intercept, and now Beverly trying to get into the offensive zone. Now LeBlanc with it. Long shot. Went too high for Johnston. Puck here along the boards. And now Newburyport will clear. LeBlanc will take it back at center for Beverly. Now into the offensive zone. She'll send it around behind the net to the corner. Battle here along the boards. Johnston battling for it for Beverly. Team's still battling for it. And now it comes out and Beverly has it. Hallie Greenleaf with it. She'll send it back over to Johnston. Johnston centering pass intercepted by Newburyport. And Newburyport trying to clear their zone. Newburyport now will take it out of the zone, and Beverly will take it back at center. Beverly going back into their own zone. Try to pass it across, and Keogh will clear the zone. Greenleaf with it into the offensive zone for Beverly. The faceoff dot. Shot. Saved by Cody, and now behind the net. Newburyport will send it around, and now along the boards, Newburyport will take it. They cannot clear the zone. Kept in by Carey at the blue line. Carey with it. Long shot was blocked. And puck goes to the boards. Now Beverly keeps it in, though. Beverly still with it. Beverly, chance here for numbers. Shot was blocked, though, and puck goes to the corner. Newburyport now is able to clear their zone all the way down for an icing. So face-off will come back to the Newburyport defensive zone. 13:31 to go here in the second period. Score remains 1-1. Face-off will be to Cody's left. Getting ready for the face-off here, and the puck is down. Beverly wins it, passing it back towards the blue line. Shot goes up, and now battle here in the corner. Newburyport takes the puck. Tries to get it behind the net. Now in front. Newburyport, though, not able to clear the zone quite yet. They'll pass it over. Now they will clear the zone. Beverly sends it right back in, though, and has to get back on sides, and they are back on sides. Newburyport around behind their net. Now Beverly will take it behind the net once again. Send it around to the corner, and Newburyport will now take it and clear their zone. Now Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Puck goes to the corner. Now battle behind the Beverly net, and Beverly takes it out. Beverly trying to get it out of their zone, and they will. Across center into the offensive zone. Possible chance for numbers here. Good speed. Shot went off the post, I think. Now puck in the corner. Newburyport trying to clear their zone, and they do. Now across center, but Beverly will take it back once again at center. They'll chip it into the offensive zone. They're past the red line, so no offsides, and they will change skaters. Now in the offensive zone, Newburyport will take it. Now Newburyport does clear their zone. Beverly tries to take it back at center, and they do. Chip it in, and Newburyport clears their zone once again. Newburyport now across center into the offensive zone. Newburyport shot, saved by McGinnity, and puck goes to the corner. Now Beverly tries to take it back in the corner, but Newburyport keeps it in at the blue line. They'll send it to the corner, and Beverly will take it. Keogh trying to clear the zone, and Beverly will now clear the zone. Newburyport takes it back at center. They'll pass it towards the Newburyport bench, and now the puck comes all the way down, and Newburyport will take it behind their own net. Newburyport now trying to clear their zone. They do. Beverly takes it back at center once again, though. Now battle here at center, and Beverly will come out with it, but Newburyport will clear their zone once again. Now Beverly takes it back at center once again. Greenleaf into the offensive zone, but good defense from Newburyport for the moment, but Greenleaf takes it back. Greenleaf with it for Beverly. In front, and the shot goes wide, and Newburyport able to clear their zone. Now back at center. Beverly takes it back once again. Beverly into the offensive zone. Freitas with it in the corner. She'll go around behind the net. Now battle in the corner. And Newburyport takes it along the boards, but goes down on her own, but still able to clear the zone. Carey will take it back into her own zone. Carey with it for Beverly. Now trying to get some offense going. She'll get into the offensive zone. Clara Carey still with it for Beverly. She'll go around behind the net, send it in front, and now Newburyport tries to clear. Newburyport does clear all the way down. Beverly giving chase into their own zone, and Linsky will take it for Beverly. Linsky going behind her own net. Newburyport giving chase though, and Beverly still has it in the corner. Now along the boards, not able to clear the zone, and Newburyport keeps it in. Newburyport with it in the offensive zone along the boards. Teams are battling for it. Newburyport comes out with it once again. Now in the corner, sent around behind the Beverly net to the opposite corner. Newburyport still with it along the boards. Newburyport sending it behind the Beverly net once again. Now Beverly takes it back. Beverly now looking to get out of their zone, and they do. Greenleaf just does touch it, and now she's still chasing it. And Greenleaf will go down behind the net. No hands up, and Beverly still has the puck. Pass over to Freitas. Long shot, saved by Cody, and she will hold for the faceoff. So faceoff will be back in Newburyport's defensive zone with 9:56 to go here in the second period, and our score remains 1-1. Faceoff will be to Cody's right. Getting ready for the faceoff here, and the puck is down. Beverly tries to win the faceoff, but battle here along the boards. And Newburyport trying to get it out of the zone, still along the boards here, and Newburyport does clear. All the way down, Beverly giving chase back to their own zone. Keogh will take it for Beverly. Keogh going back behind her own net. Turns it around, looking to clear the zone, and she will. Newburyport will take it back at center though. Newburyport chips it right back in. Beverly will back to get it behind their own net once again. Actually goes off the net, and now Newburyport trying to keep it in, but Beverly does clear. Now in front of the Newburyport bench. Newburyport with it at center, tries to chip into the offensive zone, and they do, but Beverly clears it once again. They would be offside, so Beverly has a little bit of chance to play. Now they're back on sides though. Beverly chips it into the offensive zone, all the way down. That's icing, so the faceoff will come back to the Beverly defensive zone with 9:03 to go here in the second period. Still a 1-1 game. Faceoff will be to McKinnity's left. Beverly changed skaters after the icing. Again, this is high school, so you can. If this was college of the pros, you would not be able to. So faceoff will be to McKinnity's left, and the puck is down. Puck goes to the corner, and all the way out of the zone. Teams giving chase, and Newburyport will go back for another icing. So faceoff once again back in Beverly's defensive zone with 8:53 to go here in the second period, and our score remains 1-1. Faceoff to McGinnity's left. And the puck is down. Beverly now with it. Linsky clears her zone across center into the offensive zone. Now puck in the corner. Linsky, nice self-pass. And now LeBlanc with it for Beverly. Going around behind the Newburyport net. Newburyport trying to clear their zone. Beverly keeps it in along the boards. Goes back behind the Newburyport net once again, where Newburyport will take it. Newburyport in the corner trying to clear their zone. Beverly also giving chase. Newburyport with it, and they will now clear their zone. Now, across center, they'll chip it into the offensive zone. Beverly going back to get it, and Beverly will take it behind their own net, and Johnston will not handle it, and Newburyport has it, but Beverly takes it once again. Beverly across center. They'll chip it into the offensive zone, and now goes around behind the Newburyport net to the corner. Newburyport with it in their own zone. Newburyport now across center, and now into the offensive zone. Puck goes behind the Beverly net. Now Beverly sends it around to the corner where Newburyport takes it. Newburyport along the boards. Long shot. Now Beverly with it, trying to clear the zone. And they do. Beverly now. Greenleaf across center into the offensive zone. Greenleaf with it for Beverly. Shot. Glove save from Cody, and she will hold for a face-off. So face-off will be back in Newburyport's defensive zone here. 7:34 to go in the second period. Our score remains 1-1. Face-off will be to her left. And the puck is down. Carey was on the face-off for Beverly. Battle here at the face-off, and Newburyport comes out with it. Newburyport out of their zone, across center, into the offensive zone. Teams are battling for the puck here, and Beverly now trying to clear their zone. Beverly has it and able to clear the zone. Puck now at center. Teams giving chase. Teams are battling for it, and Beverly will come out with it. Hallie Greenleaf with it for Beverly. Greenleaf in the offensive zone, dancing around. Greenleaf sends it on net, and the save goes behind the Newburyport net. Now along the boards, Newburyport trying to clear their zone. Newburyport with it, and they do. Newburyport now at center, across center, into the offensive zone. Now along the boards, Beverly clears it though, and Newburyport has to go back to get it in their own zone. Newburyport back in their own zone once again. They'll clear it again, and now across center and into the offensive zone. Now behind the Beverly net. Keogh will send it around. Now Beverly with it in the corner, trying to get it out of their zone, and they do. Greenleaf now across center into the offensive zone. She'll pass it over to Carey. Now Carey with it. She'll send it around behind the net. Beverly will send it around once again. Now puck in the corner, and Newburyport will take it. Newburyport out of the zone, across center, into the offensive zone. Now could not get a shot. Puck along the boards. Puck battled for along the boards here, and Beverly will come out with it. Beverly now out of their zone, across center. She'll chip it down and go for a change, but Beverly will give chase in the corner. Now teams battling for it in the corner. And Newburyport will come out with it and clear their zone. Now at center here, Beverly chips it back in, but Newburyport takes it once again right out of the zone. Newburyport across center, but Beverly takes it back. Battle here at center. Beverly chips it back in around behind the net. Newburyport looking for it, and they are not able to clear the zone. Beverly keeps it in. Beverly now in the corner. Beverly in front. Shot goes wide. Now Newburyport with it in their own zone. Newburyport along the boards and out of the zone. Battle at center here. Battle at the blue line. Beverly is changing, so Newburyport will take it. Newburyport now into the offensive zone. And now towards the corner. No centering pass. Intercepted by Beverly. Johnston with it for Beverly. Johnston now out of the zone. Sends it up, and now into the offensive zone. Puck goes to the corner. Now in the corner, Newburyport tries to get it, and Beverly keeps it in. Beverly, long shot was blocked, but Beverly still has it in the zone. Now it comes out. Beverly in their own zone. D-to-D pass. Now Freitas with it. She'll send it in around behind the net. LeBlanc giving chase to the corner. Now with it in the corner, but Newburyport takes it back. Newburyport trying to clear their zone, but Beverly has it once again. Now Newburyport once again with it, trying to clear their zone. They'll pass it across in their own zone. Now Newburyport still with it, and Newburyport now will clear the zone. Not into the offensive zone, though, in front of the Newburyport bench here. And now Newburyport takes it back into their own zone once again. Newburyport with it in their own zone, and now they'll sit it back to center and chip it all the way down. Teams giving chase. Beverly behind their own net, looking to get it out of their zone. They'll send it to the corner, where Greenleaf will take it for Beverly. Hallie Greenleaf with it for Beverly, but she cannot clear the zone. Beverly still with it in their own zone. Now they do clear. At center, into the offensive zone. They'll send it around behind the nets. To the corner. Carey in the corner there for Beverly. Now behind the Newburyport net. Back to the corner. Newburyport will take it. And now Newburyport, with some possible speed, they'll get it out of the zone. Beverly takes it back, though, with their own blue line. Back, not quite into the offensive zone. Now they are. But Newburyport takes it back. Newburyport sends it up the center. Now Newburyport up into the offensive zone. Sending it to the corner. Now behind the Beverly net. Teams are battling for the puck. Beverly will try to get it out of their zone, and they do. Now Beverly once again into the offensive zone here. Beverly up in the corner. Beverly with it, going around behind the net. Looking for a shot, and no goal, waved off. Did not go in, and it was saved. So the face-off will be back here in the Newburyport defensive zone with 2:54 to go here in the second period. It'll be to Cody's right. Teams will change skaters and look to see who Beverly brings out. And face-off will be here, like I said, to Cody's right. Puck is down. Puck goes to the corner. Now Newburyport in their own zone, and they will clear. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. with some possible speed there. Now behind the net. Newburyport still has it though, sending it in front. Shot goes wide. Newburyport still with it in the offensive zone. Still getting in front, but they could not connect, and Beverly will take it. Beverly now out of their zone, but Newburyport takes it back at center once again. Newburyport into the offensive zone. Now, Newburyport with it. Shot was, I believe, blocked. Now, battle in the corner. Teams are battling for the puck here in the corner. Teams are still battling for the puck in the corner. And Newburyport will come out with it. Newburyport, long shot, goes wide. Now Newburyport behind the net. Beverly will send it to the corner now. Beverly trying to get out of their zone, and they will. Now battle here in front of the Newburyport bench. And Beverly now into the offensive zone, but Newburyport sends it out again. Newburyport now chips it into the offensive zone, and puck behind the Beverly net. Beverly trying to send it around. Johnston with it along the boards. Johnston out of her zone. She'll pass it across, but Newburyport will intercept. Newburyport with some possible numbers here in the offensive zone. Good defense there from Beverly. Now centering pass. And Newburyport still in the offensive zone. Beverly trying to get it out, and they do. Beverly sends it down. Teams giving chase. That will be icing. So the faceoff will come back to the Beverly defensive zone with a minute 24 to go here in the second period. Our score remains 1-1. Faceoff will be to McGinnity's right. Teams changing skaters. Again, if this was college or the pros, Beverly would not have been able to change it to icing, but this is high school, so they could. Puck is down. Beverly with it and out of their zone. Newburyport takes it back once again, but now Beverly at their own blue line, and they will get it across center. Beverly now into the offensive zone. Beverly still with it. Beverly shot. Saved by Cody. Puck in the corner. Battle here in the corner. Team still battling for it. Beverly comes out with it and sends it back towards the blue line. Beverly back up to the corner. Now in the corner, sending it in front where Newburyport intercepts, and Newburyport now clears their zone. Now at center, Beverly going back into their own zone, passing it across to Freitas. Freitas now in her own zone, can't get it out. Keogh with it for Beverly. Keogh going behind her own net, looking for space, and she'll pass it up to Greenleaf. Greenleaf's now with it in her own zone, and now out of the zone, across center. Greenleaf with speed into the offensive zone. Greenleaf loses it, and Newburyport takes it back. Beverly keeps it in the zone, but it went off Greenleaf and out of the zone. Greenleaf didn't know where it was, and Newburyport will take it. Newburyport in the offensive zone, save from McGinnity. Puck here along the boards, and now out of the zone. 13 seconds to go here in the second period. Newburyport at center. They'll send it into the offensive zone. Now in front of their bench, they'll send it in once again. Behind the Beverly net, Beverly giving chase in the corner. 3 seconds to go. Beverly along the boards, and that will do it for the second period. So after 2, the score remains 1-1. No scoring, no penalties there in the second period. A very quick period, and we'll be back for the third in a little bit here on BevCam Sports Network. I'm Tim Hesse here with you. welcome back to Raymond Bork Arena here on the campus of Endicott College as we're getting set for the third period between your Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers and the Newburyport Clippers. I'm Tim Hezzy here with you after two. Our score remains 1-1. And in this third period, Beverly in their orange and white will be going left to right on your screen, and Newburyport in their red, right to left. So the power rankings latest update came out yesterday, and Beverly did slip down to 15th in Division II. Newburyport comes into this game ranked 28th. There's more games to be played, but if the season were to end today, Beverly would have a home playoff game as the top 16 get home games. So Beverly now into the offensive zone. Shot was stopped by Newburyport, and now Newburyport gets it out of the zone. Now into the offensive zone. Beverly trying to get it out of the zone, and now nice move there, and they do. Across center, into the offensive zone. Shot was blocked, and puck goes to the corner. Now Newburyport with it along the boards, trying to get it out, and they do. Now Newburyport trying to get it in to the offensive zone, but Keogh will take it back for Beverly. Keogh back in her own zone. She'll pass across to Frades, and now LeBlanc into the offensive zone. LeBlanc has Johnson. She'll get a shot. Saved by Cody. Rebound. Goal! Avery LeBlanc puts it in on the rebound, and Beverly takes a 2-1 lead. That is LeBlanc's second goal of the season. So now they'll change skaters, and Carey will take the face-off here for Beverly as we come back to center. 14:09 to go here in the third period. 51 seconds into that period, Beverly has the lead. Now Newburyport back in their own zone. Now going around behind the net. Now Beverly along the boards. Greenleaf with it. Greenleaf chipping it into the offensive zone. And now Carey with it. She'll try to chip it towards the net, and Newburyport will take it. Newburyport trying to get it out of their zone, and now they do. Beverly takes it back at center, and Newburyport takes it back once again. Newburyport into the offensive zone. Puck now in the corner. Beverly sending it around behind the net. Battle here along the boards, and it comes out of the zone. Now in front of the Newburyport bench into Newburyport's defensive zone where they take. Newburyport gets it out of their zone, back to center. Now across center into the offensive zone. They'll send it to the corner, and Beverly will intercept. Now Newburyport intercepts the clearing pass. Beverly can't clear their zone, and Newburyport keeps it in and sends it to the corner. Now around behind the net. Newburyport with it. They'll send it in front. No one home. It comes to the boards. Newburyport with it along the boards. They'll send it back to the corner and around the net once again. Now Beverly takes it in the corner. Beverly trying to clear their zone, and they do. Now Beverly into the offensive zone. She'll chip it and go for a change, and Greenleaf will give chase for Beverly. Greenleaf tries to take it, but Newburyport takes it back. Newburyport will now get it out of their zone. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Newburyport shot. The save by McGinnisty. I think it was going wide anyways, but she played it. And Greenleaf takes it for Beverly. Greenleaf out of the zone. Across center into the offensive zone. Hallie Greenleaf tries to lose the puck. Greenleaf, she could not get it, and the rebound went wide. Newburyport now with it. They clear their zone. Beverly sends it back in, but they have to tag up because they would be offsides, so Newburyport has a little bit of time. Beverly now has tagged up, and they try to give chase, but Newburyport gets it out of the zone. Newburyport across center into the offensive zone. Newburyport going to the corner, now going behind the Beverly net. Newburyport tries to get a shot on net. Now goes behind the net once again. Newburyport still with it. Newburyport brings it to the corner and passes it back towards the blue line. Newburyport shot. Saved by McGinnisty. I think again it was going wide, but she played it, and now behind the net. Now in the corner, Beverly takes it back and tries to clear their zone. Beverly now cannot clear the zone. Newburyport keeps it in. They'll send it towards the face-off dot where Keogh takes it for Beverly. Keogh now sending it around. Now along the boards, Beverly clears all the way down. That is going to be icing, so the face-off will come back to the Beverly defensive zone with 11:22 to go here in the third period. A Beverly 2-1 lead. Face-off will be back to McGinnity's left. Beverly changed skaters on that icing. Again, you can if this is high school. And LeBlanc back out there for the face-off. Now battle here off the face-off, and Newburyport will try to take a shot. It was blocked, and Beverly clears the zone. Now Beverly into the offensive zone. 3-on-2 possible chance. Rebound shot was saved by Cody, and Newburyport now has it along the boards. They will get it out, and Beverly will take it back. Linsky now with it for Beverly into the offensive zone. Linsky, long shot goes wide, puck goes to the corner. Beverly giving chase along the boards. They'll try to center it, and Newburyport will intercept. Beverly keeps it in, though. Beverly, Johnston, long shot goes wide. LeBlanc giving chase along the boards. Now with it. She'll send it around behind the net, and Johnston will chase it down for Beverly. Johnston now with it for Beverly in the corner. She'll send it back, and a long shot was blocked in front. And now at the face-off dot, teams are chasing it, and Newburyport trying to clear their zone. Beverly tried to keep it in, but Newburyport did clear. Keogh back at center. She'll send it right back in, and Newburyport now in their own zone. Newburyport sends it to center. Beverly chips it back in, and now Newburyport goes back into their own zone for it. Now Beverly had to tag up, they would have been offsides, so Newburyport able to take it. Newburyport into the offensive zone. Goes down. Again, no hands, and now behind the net is Beverly. Greenleaf with it along the boards, trying to clear her zone, and she does. Carey giving chase for Beverly. Carey into the offensive zone. Carey with it. Clara Carey shot, and it's in! Clara Carey with the goal. And that is her team leading 10th goal of the season. And I'm pretty sure she's just a freshman. So we will she is indeed just a freshman. So we're gonna have her hopefully have her for 3 more years. That's gonna be good to watch. So now, Newburyport back into the offensive zone here along the boards. Beverly, Keogh takes it back. Keogh going around behind her net. Now, Beverly trying to clear their zone. Newburyport keeps it in, though. Sending it around behind the net. Now, battle here behind the net. And now a shot on net. Going off the post. And Newburyport trying to keep it in, but Beverly does clear. Newburyport takes it back at center. Newburyport pass was intercepted by Beverly. Beverly now tries to get into the offensive zone, and they do. Puck in the corner. Newburyport will go behind their own net. Newburyport sends it around, and Beverly intercepts the pass. But now Newburyport tries to take it back. Beverly has it, though. Shot goes wide, and Beverly sends it in front. No one home, and Newburyport takes it. Newburyport now out of their zone, across center, into the offensive zone. Newburyport going for a tour of the zone, trying to send it towards net. McGinnity makes the save, and puck goes to the corner. Battle here in the corner, and Beverly will come out with it. They'll try to get it back, but Newburyport has it along the boards. Newburyport sends it behind the Beverly net, and Beverly sends it around, trying to get out of the zone, and they do. Beverly now at center, and they'll take it out of the zone once again. Beverly now across center. They'll chip it in and go for a change. And that is going to be icing. She was not, oh no, a penalty here. I'm sorry, it's not icing, it's a penalty. So, Newburyport will go to the box, and Beverly will have another power play. Olivia Wilson taking the penalty for Newburyport. So, face-off will be to Cody's right, and the puck is down. Beverly wins the face-off, back to the D. Long shot was blocked in front, and puck goes to the corner. Now Newburyport sending it around behind their own net. Puck in the corner here. Beverly with it. Interference was the penalty, and Beverly now has it in the offensive zone. Johnson going around behind the net, passing it back towards the blue line. Long shot goes wide, and Greenleaf will take it from Beverly. Hallie Greenleaf with it now for Beverly. She'll shoot, and it's in! There was a screen. I don't think Cody ever saw that. Goes in the bottom right corner. Hallie Greenleaf with the goal, and it's now 4-1, Beverly, I believe. That's Greenleaf's 9th goal of the season. So puck is down, and Beverly has it, and they'll chip it into the offensive zone. Yes, it is indeed 4-1. Now Newburyport going behind their own net. Now along the boards here. Battle here along the boards, and Newburyport will get it out of the zone. Newburyport now into the offensive zone. Beverly tries to clear, Newburyport keeps it in. Newburyport, long shot goes wide, and now in the corner, Beverly will take it. Beverly now, battle here, and they will not get it out of the zone. Now, Beverly tries to go behind their own net, now they'll send it to the corner. Beverly trying to get it out of the zone, and they will. Now, into the offensive zone. Newburyport sends it to the corner. Now, around behind the net. Puck in the opposite corner. Teams are battling for it. Newburyport will send it around. Now along the boards. And it will be sent back to the corner and behind the net where Newburyport will win it. Newburyport trying to clear their zone. And they will. Now across center. Into the offensive zone. Now sending it towards net. Shot goes wide along the boards. And Newburyport keeps it in. They'll send it to the corner. Now, still in the corner. Battle here in the corner. Teams are still battling in the corner, and Beverly will now come out with it. Beverly trying to get it out of their zone, but Newburyport chips it deeper. Beverly still trying to clear the zone. Newburyport keeps it in, though. Long shot from Newburyport goes wide. And now along the opposite side boards, Beverly will bring it out. Beverly now across center into the offensive zone. Well, they'll go for a change. And LeBlanc giving chase for Beverly. Now in the corner, LeBlanc has it, so send it back to Johnston. Long shot, save, and puck behind the net. Now sent in front, now back behind the net once again. Johnston giving chase for Beverly, and she'll send it back to the blue line. Freitas with it for Beverly, long shot, it's in! A shot from the blue line goes in the bottom corner, and it's now 5-1 Beverly. That is Ashley Freitas' first goal of the season. And Newburyport will take their timeout. So now 5:38 to go here in the third period, and Beverly has a 5-1 lead with 4 unanswered goals here in the third period.
Newburyport takes timeout.
Goals by Avery LeBlanc, Clara Carey, Hallie Greenleaf, and now Ashley Freitas. So Newburyport has given up an average of 5.5 goals a game by my calculations, and Beverly has 5. So I was hoping to see some offense here from Beverly, and they were able to get it here in the third period. It was a close game through the first 2, but Beverly has now opened it up here in the third with 4 unanswered. Face-off back to center. LeBlanc will be taking the face-off for Beverly, and the puck is down. Battle here off the face-off. Teams are still battling for it at center, and Newburyport will now take it into the offensive zone. Now Beverly back in their own zone. LeBlanc with it. She can't get it out of the zone, though, and Newburyport has it. Newburyport trying to get it into the offensive zone. It is in the offensive zone, trying to get it towards net, And Newburyport sends it around behind the net. Now, Johnston with it for Beverly, and she will clear the zone. Newburyport takes it back at center, and they will bring it into the offensive zone. Newburyport now sends it to the corner. Beverly takes it behind their own net once again. Puck goes to the corner. Johnston has it for Beverly, and Johnston will send it around behind the net. Linsky now has it for Beverly. Linsky out of the zone, across center, into the offensive zone. Actually, yeah, it is Linsky. Sorry, I thought I saw the number for a minute. Now battle here along the boards, and Newburyport able to get it out. Newburyport across center. Beverly takes it back at center, though. Now Beverly sends it over into the offensive zone, and a shot saved by Cody. Puck goes to the corner, and Newburyport gets it out all the way down. That is going to be icing. So the faceoff will come back to the Newburyport defensive zone here 4:20 to go here in the third period, and a 5-1 lead for Beverly. Face-off will be back to Cody's left, and Greenleaf taking the face-off for Beverly. Puck is down, and puck goes to the corner off the face-off. Newburyport, tries to send it around behind the net, and Beverly tries to take it back. Newburyport trying to clear their zone. Battle here along the boards, and Greenleaf, no, it's not Greenleaf actually, but puck is won by Beverly. Now it comes out of the zone into the offensive zone. Now it is Greenleaf giving chase for Beverly, and puck in the corner. Beverly with it, trying to clear their zone. Newburyport takes it back in the offensive zone though. Shot was blocked, and Beverly out of the zone. Beverly now tries to chip it in. Newburyport stops that, and Newburyport sends it back in, but Beverly takes it back and out of the zone. They'll chip it into the offensive zone. Teams will give chase. Newburyport going back behind their own net. 3:34 to go here in the third period. Battle along the boards, and still battle for. Newburyport comes out with it. Newburyport will clear their zone. Now in front of their bench, and Beverly sends it right back in. Newburyport back in their own zone. Newburyport out of the zone. Beverly takes it back, though, and back into the offensive zone they go. Beverly, long shot, goes wide. Puck now in the corner. Now here along the boards, and Beverly keeps it in. Greenleaf keeps it in at the blue line, and now Greenleaf with it for Beverly. Greenleaf, shot, off the post. Still in the offensive zone, though, for Beverly, but Newburyport now takes it back. Beverly keeps it at the blue line. Linsky kept it in, and puck now goes behind the Newburyport net. Newburyport trying to bring it out of their zone once again with 2:49 to go here in the third, and they do. Newburyport at center, but Beverly sends it right back in. Teams giving chase. Puck goes towards the corner, and Newburyport will win the race and send it around, but Beverly takes the puck back. Now battle behind the Newburyport net. In front, goes around behind, and now Newburyport trying to clear their zone once again. Newburyport out of the zone, across center, into the offensive zone. Newburyport puck comes out of the zone, and Beverly will chip it back down. Newburyport back in their own zone once again. They'll send it down, and Beverly will give chase. Linsky for Beverly. She'll go behind her own net. Now trying to get out of the zone, and she does. Now chipped down. Beverly touched that, so no icing, and the puck goes behind the Newburyport net. Newburyport with it behind their net, trying to clear their zone. They do. Just under 2 to go here in the third. No hands are up for that, and puck comes out of the zone. Now Johnston into the offensive zone. Meredith Johnston could not quite get to the net. Now she'll send it to the front, and it'll be intercepted by Newburyport. Captain at the blue line. Long shot was deflected and did not go, went wide. Another long shot from Beverly goes off, I believe, the side of the net, and now it's behind the Newburyport net. Beverly still has it, though. They'll send it back behind the net once again to the opposite corner. Newburyport in the corner along the boards, trying to clear their zone, and they do. Beverly takes it back at center. Beverly back into the offensive zone. Newburyport giving chase, and they'll take it in the corner. Newburyport trying to get out of their zone. Battle here along the boards, and Newburyport will come out with it, and they'll clear the zone. Beverly takes it back at center. Beverly chips it back in once again. They're going to have a touch-up. They're offsides, so Newburyport has time. Newburyport in their own zone. 1 minute to go here in the third period. Newburyport in front of their bench. Now they'll send it into the offensive zone. Beverly going back for it. Freitas now with it, and she'll send it around. Greenleaf now out of the zone all the way down. That is going to be icing. So the face-off will come back to the Beverly defensive zone with 41 and a half seconds to go here in the third period. And Beverly is going to make a goaltending change. Megan McGinnity will have a seat on the bench. And for this last 41 and a half seconds, we're going to see Victoria Willington take the net. And that's going to be a timeout for Beverly. So Beverly will use their timeout to probably get Willington ready to play this last 41 and a half seconds. So when we cut back, the faceoff will be to Willington's left. Beverly now with a 4-goal lead, a 4-goal third period. And it appears that Newburyport is also going to make a goaltending change. I'm not sure they made one earlier, but they're now going to make that change, and we're going to see Dakota Duncan take the net. So face-off will now be to Willington's left. So 2 goaltending changes here, 1 for each team. We now have Willington and Duncan in net. So face-off will now be back to Willington's left. Carey taking it for Beverly, and puck goes to the corner. Beverly trying to get it out of their zone. Greenleaf with it for Beverly, and she will clear the zone. Now Beverly into the offensive zone. Here comes Beverly, but they cannot get it, and Newburyport gets it out. Battle here at center. And now Beverly back into the zone once again. Carey sends it in. Puck goes to the corner. Now Newburyport trying to get out of their zone with 16 seconds left. Beverly sends it around. Now puck in the corner, and Beverly sending it around. Beverly still with it, dancing around the zone. Pass across, Greenleaf shot. Saved by Duncan, puck loose, and puck still loose. That will do it. So Beverly with the 5-1 victory over Newburyport. Power play goal in the first from Morgan Linsky, and then here in the third, 4 unanswered goals from Avery LeBlanc, Clara Carey, Hallie Greenleaf, and the first of the season for Ashley Freitas. Beverly will be back in action on Saturday at Marblehead at 6 o'clock, and they'll be back here at Bourke next Wednesday against Medford at 5:30. And that'll be the first game of a doubleheader here at Bourke Arena, as the boys will be playing, ironically, Danvers in the second game of the doubleheader. So that'll be a weird doubleheader for Danvers fans. But for everyone here at BevCam Sports Network, I'm Tim Hezzy saying we'll see you next time.